1600 meters, Group 1, and racing away from that 1600 meter marker to a great little start for them over here. Beginning well, Sugar Mountain across the inside was one of the first to respond at my command. Dave the King going off to his favorite role at the head of affairs. Princess Colors no more than 2 lengths off the early pace. MK's Pride is caught deep. Safe Passage is back in 6th position, racing with Puerto Manzano. Here's Main Defender giving them 7 lengths start, racing with Melech along the inside, then Son of Raj. Back behind those, the red cap of Cosmic Highway's got a dozen lengths to make up. Cousin Casey second to last, and back in business is the trailer. 1,000 meters left to go in the Fulkerbos Drift HF Oppenheimer Horse Chestnut Stakes, and Dave the King leads it by a few lengths from Sugar Mountain in second. Princess Color races away in 3rd position. They followed by MK's Pride and At My Command. Safe Passage with 6 to go with Puerto Manzano. Then came Melech along the inside with Main Defender. Further back, Son of Raj. Down the inside, Cosmic Highway. Cousin Casey's got 9 lengths to make up with Back in Business. Down the home straight here, they racing past the 400 meter marker, and Dave the King the leader. On the outside, Princess Color moves in for the kill. In behind those, Sugar Mountain. Then came At My Command, and Main Defender is down the center of the track. 300 meters left to go. Dave the King down the center. Main Defender. Princess Color has to pull out all the stops the outside. 150 to go. Dave the King. Main Defender down the inside is running home strongly. The 3-year-old Main Defender has kicked into top gear, and here is Main Defender pulling clear to win the Group 1. Main Defender has gone on to beat Dave the King, Princess Color, Son of Raj, and in behind that came Cousin Casey. Safe Passage and Melech was further back. Well, Main Defender moved up positively here. Calvin Habib in the colors of Johnny Habib and the Nassif brothers comes home at Dave the King, who's on the stand side. But Main Defender, past the 200 meter marker, has strolled into the lead here. Comes across to join Dave the King that last 200. But it's gone to Calvin Habib and Tony Peter. The son of Pathwalk picks up a huge win today at Turffontein.
All right, so that was the last of our Group 1s, and it is the 14 Main Defender back to winning ways. They takes out the 2024 Horse Chestnut, and it is once again that potent duo of Jockey Calvin Habib and trainer Tony Peter. If we could have Calvin in the interview area, if not, well, there he is coming through for his 3rd success of the afternoon. Calvin, what I read today, it's been 2 listed features, back to winning ways with Main Defender, and you'll still tell the story. That rainfall certainly has an impact on the going.
Yeah, 100%. Look, I just want to thank everyone for putting trust in me. Obviously a little bit messy last time, and I don't want to go back on it, but you know, they were behind me. They said it's fine. You're riding in the horse Chestnut, and my plan was just to make it up to them today, and you know, it almost like created a better bond between myself and Main Defender, and the start was a little bit messy. He sort of almost tried to break the gates open. He stumbled. Then I've been a little bit further back than I wanted to be, but he was settled, and you know, I just had to wait and bide my time. I felt maybe the last 2 times already, maybe I went a touch early on him, and he was just cruising past the 400, and there was nothing really to pull me through. So about the 300, I let him run, and he won such a good race. To win this race, the Horse Chestnut, it's an honour. He was a legend of the turf, and yeah, it's definitely one that I wanted to tick off. So I'm just so happy. And my first Grade 1 with Tony, who's been a wonderful friend, family. His whole family, they've been behind me since the beginning of my career. I started with Uncle Paul as a work rider, and I grew up in their home, so you know, it's just very emotional. Thank you to them, and thank you to the owners. I'm a bit speechless.
I'm not cutting you off, my man. Go and enjoy the moment. Go and take it all in. Mrs. Mary Slack is here to hand.
Say well done to my family. Thank you to my family and to my beautiful wife for always supporting me.
That is a Calvin Habib, and to hand over the trophies for the Horse Chestnut is Mrs. Mary Slack. All right, let's have Tony in the area. And of course, this is the crowning moment of what's been a glorious day. I think the 2-year-olds had a lot of pressure on them because they're unbeaten. We didn't know exactly how much is in the tank, and I think we've just seen at the tip of the iceberg today.
Yeah, this horse can run. I saw the plan was always horse chestnut, but when I saw the field come out, I thought to myself, what are we doing here with the young horse taking on these? I think Princess Colors won more Group 1s than he's won races, so I was coming in a bit nervous, but all credit to the horse and to Calvin. I thought he rode a superb race. Everyone wanted to hang him after his last run. They threw him to the dogs, but we got God on our side, and he learned from his mistake and he corrected it very well this time. Just a big well done to him. It's really a blessing to have him as part of the team. He's a hard worker, he's a dedicated man. He spends most of his time in the plains to all over the country, so we really appreciate him. The owners, this is what brings people back to racing. This is what we want. The crowds and the breeder, well done to him. His groom Lungalani, well done to him, and just to everyone involved. It's a big team effort.
Tony, enjoy the evening. You still got Captain Hindsight to come through in the next of our features, but it is Mrs. Mary Slack rather to hand over the trophy. Right, we are going to need an owner to come through and talk to us. Who is going to come and talk to us? We are now running on a tighter schedule given the interruption of the rains, and of course the Mrs. Mary Slack has been waiting all afternoon to give us these trophies. So who is going to come and talk to me of the family? All right, gentlemen. Last time I met you in the car park, and you guys were so despondent. You were downbeat. You were not angry, but just so deflated. But today's made up for it.
Yeah, after the last run, the horse is lucky to be alive after the last run. So for us to win this race, it's something unbelievable. It's our first Grade 1. We've been in racing 35 years, and it's our first Grade 1. So I'm very happy. I'd like to say thank you to Paul and Tony and everybody.
Guys, go and take it in. We are now nearly on the next race. The Nassif boys, you guys are the backbone of racing. Well done. Well done to you, Mr. Habib. And of course, Mrs. Mary Slack is here to present you with the trophy that you, I'm sure, will cherish for many, many years. Your first Grade 1, and it is the horse Chestnut. Right, if we could have possibly the winning groom, or do we have the winning groom nearby, we will make sure that he gets his trophy. As unfortunately highlighted, and you saw for yourselves, we had to interrupt the meeting, so we're trying to make up time. We'll be back with the last of our graded features, the Grade 3, JJ the jet plane race, and hopefully Kuni Stratum will be here to talk to us about his very wonderful charge. In the meantime, it is enjoying the replay to race number 8.